How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Jumping back into it tonight. Gonna try to get through some more Alexander. And hopefully I have all the time to get through 11 and 12 here. I'm thinking I will. Drew, what's up? And congrats again on the gorilla. That is amazing. Super jealous right now. I think I only have like 16 wins, so I still have a very long way to go. My PvP chart is terrible. Yeah, 16 out of 41. I don't even have a 50% right there. A 39. But congrats, no doubt, though. And Steven again, hello. I gotta say, I've had a crazy day. Snow everywhere. I've put some pictures up on the Discord for the people who hasn't seen it, but oh my goodness, it's intense. And no problem there, Drew. Looks like you've definitely earned it. That thing is amazing. And the fact that it carries you, that's even more awesome. And it flies. Just amazing. One day I'll get there. One day. But tonight the plan is no doubt to get through Alexander 11 and 12. And you know, getting through a little bit more of the story here. It has been pretty fun. I like the story quite a bit. I should probably go ahead and get my summon out. Oh, wow. Hey, you're almost at like 50 though, so it's not quite as bad as mine. Addicted to glamour? Steven. Maybe one day I'll get a little bit more into it. I have a tendency of finding one and just sticking to it for a while. It's going to be hard to beat the Alamegan coat for me. Trim, what do you got going down? Looking pretty nice. What is this a, what class is this? Looking awesome though, digging that purple. William, oh William, I gotta say, thank you so much for that donation earlier. That was really awesome and unexpected. Thank you so much. 47.8, yeah, so you're almost there. That's a warrior, really. Steven, that's hard to believe. What kind of weapon is this? An axe? Really awesome stuff, though. Oh, and Merry Christmas to you as well, William. I really can't thank you enough. Definitely every bit of those donations go right to all of the equipment and everything that goes towards the channel here for quality. Maybe even like, well, currently most donations have been going to the new PC, but no doubt, thank you so much. Chest cost you like 800,000. Wow, that is incredible. It's hard for me to get over this. Drew's an insanely awesome mount. I gotta catch up. But let's get into Alexander here. Oh, this story is gonna be amazing. I just knew it. Biggs has instructions for you from Sid. What an orchestration role. I'm guessing it's going to be really awesome. Let's get into it. Quick Thing says the future already has been writ, eh? That we're fighting a losing battle. Well, we've got a thing or two to say about that, don't we, Tonberry? Roundrocks is safe with us, which means the Illuminati won't be turning back time on us anymore. And that's not all, thanks to your efforts. We've got ourselves a straight path to the third and final core. Aye, the very heart of the Colossus. Put it out of action, and the whole thing will grind to a halt. Let's go, Tonberry. We'll show the Illuminati that the future's yet to be decided, and save me day while we're at it. It's still like 1.5 million on Mighty. Oh, wow. Whew. That is some expensive stuff. You now have access to Heart of the Creator. That was super quick, and I did not think it would be that fast. And I can't death jump there. I can't say there's really any point in going all the way over there, since I've really got to hit up the duty finder first. So, first off, let's get things going here. Let me actually check this, because we had a discussion on if anybody wanted to help tonight, and I kind of started the stream and stopped looking here. Okay, good deal. Glam is a dangerous addiction. Sounds like it, and it's an extremely expensive addiction. Let's see. Just realized something. There we go. Sometimes I love all those macros. I need something to do in the meantime. I'm gonna hit up the gold saucer, do my daily run. Hope for the best. Really hope for the best, honestly, because I feel like I've played so much. Scratch offs here. So much. I'm just ready for Fenrir. I've probably logged a really unhealthy amount of hours and out on a limb. first, let me do this as well. Awesome. Come on, come on. They should give this dude a little bit more lines to say. At least, like, cycle it through, like, 3 or something. Ugh. No jackpot there. No jackpot on this ticket at all. So we're gonna break the mystery of what's on this one a 1. Could be risky. I'm gonna go with a random 5. Could go with the lucky 7 though. I could. But let's go with a 5. 180. Ugh. What would have happened if I would have went with the 7? 17. Wow. Riz, how's it going? How are you? Oh, damn it. Well, that ended that mystery really quick. Huh. No jackpot here. 306, not too bad. Not the best, not the worst. One more. Ooh, not the best turnout, but at least I had a small gain tonight. Let's hit up the party finder. Glad to hear that you're good, Riz. What am I doing? And we're looking good. No, I might have to adjust the item level. No, we're up. Good deal. We gotta check the summoning bell, see if Geraldine sold her stuff. Or Bonalucy. Check Bonalucy first, it's been a while. Oh. She has a little bit. I'll just let her keep it for now. I'm not really gonna need it for the moment. Let's see what Geraldine has though. Selling no items, it sounds like everything's off the market. Oh yeah, good deal. We'll leave her with a little pocket money. Red, how's it going? Do you want to jump in on some Alexander stuff, Red? I'm actually gonna repair my gear really quick as well while I'm thinking about it. It's actually already on the party fonder, and it's very, very slim on there at the moment. Well, I'm not sure if it would be the same for you. I'm sure it would though, right? It'd be the exact same. But it's just chilling there. Gonna go ahead and switch this over to party here. So, Red, how have you been doing today? No real reason to really be here anymore at the moment. Although, let's check out some prizes. I don't ever look at this stuff. It wouldn't really help me at all anyway. I don't want their prizes. I don't know if you saw that, but I had a thing asking if something was possible, and Sam's down here. Nothing is impossible. Been trying to set up TV in your room. Oh, bummer. I mean, I wonder if we could go like this. 2 tanks, 2 healers, and the random summoner. Could actually work on my fishing just a tad bit, bring on some good conversation. I need to actually work on the cooking as well. I noticed I could do all kinds of stuff once I started diving into that cookbook and grabbing ingredients. All kinds of stuff. I like this healer style. Up for whatever. Nice. been a while. So what do you think, Red? Do you think we can handle it with 2 healers, 2 tank, and then me as the only DPS? And we've also got the edgy, for whatever it's worth. Whoa, I'm not the only one. The secret fishing spot is not so secret anymore. Well, we got a red mage now. I'm thinking that we can do it. I've really got to get that keyboard thing. We're just one slot away from a full party at this point now. Kinda feel like we should just wait it out. Time for the best song. Really? Really? The, what is it, the chaser music? Let's get the hello part. That should just be 2 messages, but I'm just gonna make it 1. I mean, we're just missing 1 DPS after all. I think we're good. Gonna get stuck in your head again? That's an easy one. I would start fishing, but sure enough. Let's get things started. It's hard to believe I've come so far. Let's just hope for the best as well. Oh, a crystal. Almost looks like the, well, I mean, obviously the classic crystals, but kind of, sort of like like a blue Final Fantasy non-crystal from the logo. See somebody's glamming that slime hat. So, how hard is the Alexander Savage stuff? Like, is it, like, really difficult? That's something I've been actually thinking about pretty much all day. That was quick. Oh wow. As if it didn't already remind me of Gundam enough. That's awesome. That was awesome. I now realize what I was supposed to do. Ugh. Had to hit up the orb. That one snuck up on me. Puppy. Oh, puppy. Hey, you made it? That's what's awesome. Oh, well. Sounds pretty crazy there, Steven. Hey, it's all good, puppy. Let's see what happened next. the story that's been just lodged into all this has just been amazing to me. Gotten really drawn into all the gobby folk. To be honest with you, puppy, that I could not answer. It's all been the first time going through it all with me. Outstanding, Tonberry. Another Illuminati creation reduced to scrap metal. I'll wager the mere sight of you is enough to send the gobbies scurrying back to the drawing board. There it is, the heart of the beast. Only now that I can see it up close do I comprehend the true scale of the thing. To have reached this size in so short a space of time, the core must be taking an ether at a positively ungodly rate. I'd be willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we could ever hope to chip away at it. Which means we'll need to change tack. The central control room houses everything required to operate the Colossus. It's not inconceivable that it might offer us a way to regulate or even shut off the flow of aether to the core. Of course, any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to fail. Without the guidance of the Enigma Codex, there is only one person alive who can access its secrets. But, Chief, do we really need to drag the poor girl back here? What if she falls into Illuminati hands again? Prishka, uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quick Thinks has seen future, true future, and it ends badly for uplanders. Very, very badly. Uplanders think they just lazy walk into central control. Quick Think thinks not. All passages are sealed, all floaty boards disabled. Only way left open is here, through core chamber. And when uplanders come next, it will be uplanders in times. Quick Thinks has seen it. Oh wow, that was some fast script there. Missed that one. Oi, Wedge, is it just me, or are you getting the feeling we've seen all this happen before? It's going down. Clement minions. Mounts from Savage. Oh, mounts from Savage. Prishka, it is a watcher book of backtricks. And look, a writing where Backrix leaves off. When Shino ascends, watcher book spinning falling from Backrix's fingers. What the? You mean to say the book Quick Thinks has been reading from all this time is your journal? The same journal that slipped from your hands when we traveled back in time. So that's how he was able to anticipate our every move. He's no prophet, just a gobby with delusions of grandeur, and a diary from the future. So this glorious bleeding future is always going on about. The one that was written was nothing but Backrix's record of the stuff we'd already seen. Bugger me. I've just had a thought. Oi, cat. Are you Scrodinger? From the shortstop? Are you quick things familiar, Shinoa? Toss for yeah. Was it, Chief? I bleedin' knew it. She's both. After Scrodinger. I have no idea what that means. When tumbling down from the Colossus, and don't ask me how she survived the drop, Quick Things found her, took her in, and gave her a new name. It's like the two cats, but also one at the same time. I'm setting aside for the moment the question of whether or not it even makes sense. What possessed that confounded cat, whatever you want to call her, to do all this in the first place? I swear, all she's done is made a rattled mess of everything. Now, Wedge. Taking out our frustration on a mewling kitten won't get us any closer to dismantling the core. Getting back to the crux of the matter. Backrix, you said the journal ends right where you left off, yes? That's it, nothing but blank pages from that point on. Do you hear that, everyone? Though Quick Things would have us believe otherwise, the future from here onward is still to be written. And I'll be damned if we don't want to be the ones to write it. That's inspirational. Also a pretty crazy twist. Pushka, future book is gone, but no matter. All knowings of true Toms are safe. Up here, in Quick Things' brain case, Quick Things is chosen one. Mender of history, truth is unchanging. Pushka. True Toms choose Quick Things to do their bidding. True Toms sent Shinoa into past, delivered to Quick Things knowings of future. True Toms live inside, guiding all Quick Things doings. Every tongue flop, every busy deal, every brain spark of Quick Things brings word closer and closer to perfection. God's Illuminati its rightful place as ruler of New World Order. True Toms will not be unmade by ignorant uplanders. Pushka. Quick Things needs no future book. No, Gobby girl. Quick Things needs nothing and no one but own self. Future has chosen. And future chooses Quick Things, yes. Even now, power granted by True Toms wells from Quick Things' fingertips. Power beyond understanding of Uplander's feeble brain cases. Alexander, Overwatcher of True Toms, delivered divine judgment on ignorant Uplanders and crushed them out of existence for all Toms. This guy's got a little Ka blast from his hand. Bring it in close. I cannot believe this party actually stuck together. Wow, only one DPS left. That's amazing. Let me see if I've got this right. 3 years ago, Quick Thinks of back then found the journal that the Backtricks of now dropped, which was only possible because we traveled into the past. What with the time being a circle and all that. So, he had a look inside and, not knowing the truth or the matter, got it into his head that he had some sort of prophet chosen to set history straight. And that Shinoa, who miraculously discovered the book to him, was a messenger from the future sent to show him the way. That's all well and good, but the question remains, why did that bloody cat start all this in the first place? And what could she possibly stand to gain from setting in motion this ridiculously convoluted series of events? Another answer found, another question raised, eh, Tomberry? One question I've got, even if she was from the future and went to the past, that was still 3 years past inside of that timeline. How did she stay a kitten? That's the thing boggling my brain right now. 3 years she was a kitten? What? I want one of those kittens. Let's get on with the next part here. Another orchestration roll. Or, I say that wrong all the time. Orchestration. Nah, whatever. Big Stills himself, from what may well be your final confrontation with the Illuminati. Maybe. But then there's the savage stuff. Alright, Tomberry, this is it. We still don't know exactly how we're going to disable the core, but we do know that our only chance is to get back the central control room. We also know that there's only one way in, and that Quick Thinks isn't going to let us through without a fight. Now, we can be pretty sure he can't see the future, not anymore, at least without Roundrogs to read the codex for him. He won't be turning back on time on us either. But he's still a power-mad maniac, with some of the deadliest machina in the realm at his disposal. And after losing that book of his, I'd wager his trigger fingers feeling pretty bleeding itchy. I'd be best ready for battle, and a half. Muscle against metal, man against machine, gods. I don't know whether to laugh, cry, or soil myself. Mayhap all three. Ah, there comes the chief now. It's time to move out. Bless that cat. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Time moves on. Imperfect past giving way to perfect future. Worthy or unworthy of place in a new world order, Alexander will judge. That's trippy. What? Yes. All is as Quick Thinks foresees. Truth hammer of Alexander falls on Uplanders. Ignorant and unworthy are not welcome in Illuminati future. Here Uplanders meet their end times. Is the end really fighting Alexander? What? freeze time field is deactivated. Push Ska, no matter the uplanders will be reduced to smolder's dust. Smolder dust. Fire! I imagine the gobbies sound like they talk through their nose. Whew. Perks to being a Lalafell. Seven hills. Now that was a bit too close for comfort. Is everyone alright? A Colossus inside the Colossus? Look, I don't know what that thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I know where it went. Or more accurately, when, if I'm not mistaken. What we're looking at is a localized distortion of time. The only question is when our metal friend will reappear. Better not wait. Let's catch it. So unaware, Tonberry. I need you to head into the distortion and dismantle that thing. We'll secure a path to the central control. While you do it, good luck. Just jump through that random portal there. Go defeat that thing for us. We'll be over here, chillin', looking busy. You now have access to Soul of the Creator. Alexander can be accessed via the Duty Finder. Alexander can also be accessed via the entrance in the main generator and the Maker's Quarter. This place is cold. Oh, that person left. It's kind of a bummer. They all did stick around for a while, though. That's really cool. Oh, it was a healer, too. Should be more music in this place. I know it's supposed to have that eerie feel, almost the mechanical vibe, or you know, just like the vast machina feels, but oh wow, it's so quiet in here. It's just like air in this portal. The healer is needed. I mean, if you want to join up, puppy. If you're on the Primal Data Center and also up to par with, oh, well, that's really conflicting answers there. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel there, Red. It's Alexander, 12, or Soul of the Creator. Also, the Primal Data Center. Nah, Sam's up for it though. We'll let you see what we're talking about here. It's no secret. I don't think we're really going to get a healer beforehand. It's not on the party finder yet or anything. Karumi! What's up? How's it going? The advanced strategy. Yeah, puppy, you're all good. So as long as you've got a Soul of the Creator, I believe. Yeah, you can jump in. Although it's not on the party finder at the moment. Just let me know when you're when you've popped in here, and then we can go ahead and I'll throw up like a. Can I actually throw up a private recruitment criteria thingy, even without having it on like the, well, with already having our current party put together? I've never actually tried that. You can still make a private party finder. Okay, good deal. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I don't know what it's talking about, but yeah, good deal. It should be up. Very simple password. Ah, yep, that's it. It's all good. Maybe another time. I don't really think this is going to be the only times I go through with Alexander, because I really would like some of the stuff, knowing that there's minions and mounts and all kinds of other really cool stuff. Makes me really want to jump into it and play it a lot more. But Red, how do you feel about jumping into it? Everybody else seems like pretty positive about it, but I'm kind of like, we only got one healer. But, I mean, we do have some really good damage. But that one healer, though. These two summoner here, me and the other, we're not going to be very good when it comes to heals. After all, we can only heal like 1,000. Oh. No, pup, you didn't let us down. Let's just try it, I guess. Maybe we'll get it. Hope for the best. I gotta go in through the portal. What? During the fight. Okay. Okay. I was wondering, I was like, uh-oh. What did I do? Okay, we're all good. So we do straight up fight Alexander. Wow. Whew. Alexander. Should be fun. Alexander Prom. Must be the cousin of Optimus, maybe? I don't know much, but I do know I gotta watch for a portal and jump inside of it when time goes awry. I was wrong on that placement. Now. Whoa. Executing judgment protocol in 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Ooh. Time stopped. Oh no. Sprint! Not that way! Woo! What is going down here? Dudes, come on now. Maybe all is good. Okay, I thought I might have messed something up. Good deal. Double Bahamut. That mega holy though. Woo. Man, we did it. Nice. A tarnished Alexandrian spring has been added to the troop kit. A lot's probably getting added to the loot chest. Toy Alexander. I want it so bad. Neaty, neaty, neaty. Woo! Awesome. We got that Alexander. Totally made my knot already. Oh wow, did everybody just willingly, freely give up the toy Alexander? That is the best party I think we've ever ran with. Oh no, did you actually need stuff here? I probably can't give you any of this stuff, can I? Red. Oh no. Did you actually need that shaft stuff though? If so, definitely open to running this again with you. That wasn't actually so bad at all. Oh, it looks so funny how fast you jumped up. I gotta check it out though after this. I'm sure there's a nice long cutscene we're about to endure. You stole her? You do not disappoint, old friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone, follow me. The flow of aether to the core must be stopped. Pray lend us your strength one more time, child. I'm still fighting demons not to spend MGP on Shinoa. Pushka. When quick thinks wands back Tom, doings of Uplanders will be undone, history will be rewritten, and Illuminati will rule over New World Order. Ha! If you think you can take Round Rocks from us, you're welcome to try. Pushka, foolish Uplanders, knowings of the Anima Codex are not known to just one. Shinoa? What in the damn thing's responding to him? Pushka, blenders are slow-seeing, quick thinks never needed, Goblin Girl, from beginning. Uh-oh. Me day. When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that it could entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life, until you had no choice. Pushka, treasure hunter. But treasure hunter is too slow coming. Future has chosen. You poor deluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? The future doesn't choose us. We choose the future. Oh wow, point blank headshot, and they actually showed it. I didn't expect that. Now, child. No. Now, child. More enthusiasm. Come on. Hello. How are you? So, the knowledge in the Animic Codex allowed you to disable the core. Power stores are depleting rapidly, without a steady supply of ether. It's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away. Drishgal. Roundrox is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe, but how is Treasure Hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati? I don't know. There was a great shaking and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness because I don't remember anything until a few moments ago. Huh. Sounds to me like you had a nice nap in a rubbish chute. But what matters is that you're safe. And with that, I think we can declare this operation a success. Modest and Creator were both fun tiers. Hey, I liked all of Alexander, to be honest with you. For it to be my first run, and actually just everything about it I really enjoyed. It really wasn't too hard to actually find people to join up to really get in here either. It was really awesome. 'Twould seem our work here is done. Let us take our leave. What is the mystery behind this cat? Not dead, maybe? No. Uh-oh. More Blast. Damn it all. Didn't we kill that bastard? Negative quick things. Better build. Own body. Made stronger than ordinary Gabi. Quick things is not unmade by Sybil Fleshwound. Better built. 7 hells, that's not a mask. It's his face. He's more Machina than Goblin. Whoa. Guessing this is what kind of starts to initiate Savage and everything here, maybe? Maybe the story's about to have a crazy turn that I don't see coming. Oh, Alexander, Lord of Still and Whirlycogs, outspread wings of Tom, let ignorant and unworthy fill divine judgment. The Codex responds. He means to return to the past. Access denied. What means this? This red glow, Alexander is refusing to obey his commands. Alexander. Junk brain machine quick thinks is chosen one. Tongue flaps of quick thinks must be obeyed. Whoa. It would seem Alexander has achieved what a simple flesh wound could not. Quick thinks permanent deactivation. Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know better, I would say the machine had a mind of its own. It is a problem. Or maybe it was Shinoa. Dayan? My love, could it truly be you? Or maybe it was Dayan. You were in there all this time, weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe. Didn't it just blink twice? Bugger me, the machine's actually talking to her. So his soul really was in the primal all this time. Chief, is that even possible? The core. Without the codex to bridle its power, it rages out of control. It drinks in aether like no primal I have ever known. We must stop it now, lest Eorzea be bled dry. Finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place, isn't it, my love? Thank you for guiding me here, Tonberry, and Round Rocks. I know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. Me day. No, me day. They created Final Fantasy XIV. Instead of calling it Heaven's Ward, they should just called it Feels. My friends, leave this place. Leave now. Alexander will trouble you no longer. My love, what is this place? How best to put it? We stand inside a mathematical simulation calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might equally say it is the dream that Alexander dreams. And what of our companions, are they? Their fate was not mine to change, Mide. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it was, as it should be, free of the paradoxes that spelled its undoing. From this place, unfettered by the mortal construct of Tom, Alexander looks upon past, present, and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see what it sees, and feel what it feels. This perfect machine, born from the yearnings for an ideal world. Oh, if you could see the worlds we have seen. A world in which the Illuminati rule history. With an iron fist, every nation brought under their yoke. A world in which Alexander spread wide the wings of Tom and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Alexander dreamed all the realities imaginable, all the realities mathematically computable, and in the end reached a single logical conclusion. It would change nothing and erase itself from existence. But why? Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space and reshape history for the better, but such power comes at a great cost. The sheer quantity of ether consumed in the process means that Alexander itself would, mayhap, not immediately, inevitably bring ruin to this world. This perfect machine, the supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. And so it chose to do nothing, to leave history untouched, and the future in the hands of man. With all his imperfections, such was Alexander's divine judgment. A time will come when the fate of this world is placed in the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery beyond even the Colossus' ability to calculate, and yet Alexander chose to believe that in man and the lot within him. I met that man, my love. I believe in him too. There was but a single time Alexander was spurred into action, not to change history, but to preserve it. The summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequences for our reality. Its fabric strained to accommodate the infinite number of potential futures, separated by nary a thread. We were wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati. The repercussions would be dire indeed. History would be rewritten over and over again, each time bleeding the land of ether. And in the end, the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander sent forth a humble servant to do its bidding. Genoa. A clockwork girl, an eternal child to gently nudge history back onto its proper path, and now we know why it never aged. Damn. And now but one task remains. Having become one with the horn, the core as well, Ha-Na indestructible, it would only regrow itself until it bled the world dry. And so we must heed Alexander's wish and seal it away far from the reach of man. A closed pocket of space-time, a fraction of an instant that will repeat perpetually for all eternity. That is where the core must go, and us with it. Don't you see, my love? We're already there. In coming here to you, I have closed the circle of time. I am all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that it had the power to grant any wish, and so as I took it in hand, I prayed and prayed with every ounce of my will for the one true desire in my heart: to be with you forever. Good stuff. What is up, Gonzalo? Brownrocks is back in Edelshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound, except for Mide, that is. The poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic. But to think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd though. I could have sworn I heard her voice in there, saying the Colossus would trouble us no more, or something of the sort. And for what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby ever since we got out. And that's not the half of it. Take a closer look inside the barrier, Tomberry. It's like time is standing still. Buggered if I know what all it means, but I'd like to believe Mide and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Softens the blow a bit, you know? I think I actually have to be within, like, city limits. Maybe not, though. Nope. I do need to hit up the retainer again, though, very soon. Let's check it out. Oh, it's so awesome. Good gaming vibes around here. Always, Gonzalo. Or at least for the most part. I'm actually going to take a very quick restroom break, and I've got quite a bit of time actually left on my hands. I could stay on for about an hour and a half. I'm going to really contemplate on what to do next for a second. Just again, going to take a very quick restroom break. I'll be right back. Red, is there any particular thing you would suggest, or would you be willing to hit up maybe the Alexander Savage mode, possibly? Never tried it, but you know, if it is a bit tough, you know, we can pass it up. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what you want to do next, and maybe Sam. Gonzalo. No, I'm not exactly gonna be hitting up any of Final Fantasy X tonight. We're not gonna be jumping back into that until Monday. I have work tomorrow, so like to keep the schedule pretty simple on the work days. Streaming multiple games on days I actually have to work can get extremely tiring. That minion just scurried off, didn't it? But hey, Red, it's all cool, and I do thank you for the help, no doubt. What is there that I need to do now? One thing I actually want to check really quick is my samurai here. And he's actually good. I was just really curious to see if I'd actually got anything new for him. Not yet. Still 310 on that one. Though, how many tombstones do I have? I could start hashing these out till the end. I think I will actually just kind of run a few dungeons for the rest of the night. I can still earn like 150 more tombstones of creation. Start working on building up the samurai's next tier of gear there. Let's see what Sam is up for first. May have to do my homework on the savage modes with Alexander. Most people are going to be expecting somebody that knows what they're doing, probably. Then again, I could always launch me, but my goodness, I've ran that one so many times. Alex Savage is pretty fun. Most were pretty short on the progression hours, except for 3, 4, and 8. That's actually good to know. It's only on the days I have off of work. I work like this weird, like a swing schedule. So my schedule changes. It's like 2 days off on a day, then 2 days on, then like 2 days off, then like 3 days on, and then like 2 days on, and then like 3 days off. It's crazy. Let's see what's lurking around on the party finder here. Did not mean to do that. Oh yeah, I'm on private. Good deal. Looking like only some Susano. I could also run Omega Savage 1. I haven't really been doing that this week either, but to do it really. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the party here. Doesn't look like Sam's online anymore. Run some Scala. Although, I could start hitting up Bahamut here again as well. That's kind of something I just left off. But for now, let's go into some Scala. I really want that salt and pepper minion. Maybe my luck will help me out here. Mira! What's up? Did you get snow in your area as well, Mira? I got a lot here in mine. A lot. And it's looking about 9 minutes on that. We'll go ahead and get the quest started for the savage stuff. Biggs has been reflecting on your final confrontation. Phew. I'm still not sure how we managed it. But I'm just happy we made it out of the godforsaken place in one piece. Of course, it's a damn shame what happened to me day. Hold on a moment. Tonberry. She's... what? Aye, Chief. Leave it to us. Bloody hells, Tonberry. Round Rock's gone missing. I've been worried sick about the poor lass ever since we got back. I mean, how would you feel if you saw your best friend throw herself into a running engine? I'll wager she runs off somewhere the two of them used to frequent together. Wedge and I will have a look around here. Why don't you search the collector's quarter? Come on, let's find her before she gets herself into any more trouble. You did. Yeah, it actually, they were calling about, I wanted to say it was like 3 to 4 inches earlier today, and I easily got 6 inches here. And it's about to actually start again, I believe. It looked that way a few minutes ago. Well, about an hour and a half ago. Pushka. Oh, it is Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? Roundrocks is sorry for worrying Uplanders. Roundrocks just wants to go to quiet place and do some back thinking. Running out of giant whirly cogs, Roundrocks feels something rattling in pocket, so Roundrocks reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. Rattling thing is glowstone. Roundrock's favorite treasure. Pushka. But it is dark. Even with many tryings, glowstone does not glow for Roundrocks. Not anymore. There you are, child. We were worried sick about you. What's that, Tonberry? Is aught amiss? The Codex no longer responds to her touch. Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Were I to guess, I would hazard that it's because this experience has served to open her eyes. The Animic Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection. Its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of the ideals it espoused. Quick thinks Midday, in her youth. That was weird. But Midday in her youth, Roundrocks, though their reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful idealism, childish innocence, none of that. None thought to question the words within, and so the Codex opened itself to them, and now Roundrocks has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring. And she is not a naive child she was before. It's all well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later, you have to stop dreaming and start doing. Hammering together your own with your own blood, sweat, and tears. In doing so, you are forced to confront your own failings.
and deal with your frustration at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Hells, there may be a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again. But more often than not, you emerge from it all with something you can hold on to and carry with you in the future. And that will do a damn sight more for you than any ideal. Fishskull Roundrocks understands Roundrocks will collect more and more junk, build city of great treasures with own hands. Roundrocks has just one wish. Not glowing glowstone is piece of me day's dream. Roundrocks would give back to me day. A noble wish, child. With that we could grant it, but I fear the still giant, and all that lies within the barrier is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's a fate I'd not wish on anyone. You. Shinoa. Well, look who it is. You have the real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I am reminded of the apparent case with which this little girl seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus, were it not for the small matter of having Tom stopped in there. I'd sent her in with Roundrock's glowstone without a moment's hesitation. To muse, might that suggest a willingness to try? Mew mew. Giving a stone to a cat in hopes of delivering it in 2 souls trapped in time. Now I think we've seen everything. Do you think those 2 will ever be free of that place? Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring out becomes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands. Trishko. Leave to Roundrocks. Roundrocks works hard. Build sparkly, shining future for me day. As shall we, child. And with that, Tonberry, we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave on yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Biggs and Wedge to let them know that they can call off the search. Needless to say, they were relieved to hear that Roundrocks is safe. There was also a matter they were looking into to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you back at the shortstop. You'll be returning to the shortstop, but to ask you a small favor of you. Pray deliver this volume back to Bagtrix and tell him I'll believe it is that which he seeks. Till next we meet, Tonberry. Oh, same here, Mira. I don't like the cold either. Especially when it's randomly unexpected like today. Prishkal. Now Ground Rocks is safe at shortstop, and Bactrix is easy breathing. Blenders have thanks of Bactrix. Blenders bring present to Bactrix. This is Charlayan legend book from Y'shtola. Bactrix has waited for a legend book for a long time. Bactrix has been reading about many things about Anima Codex and blue-haired Upblender that rots it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflock from Giant of Rollycogs, thinks Bactrix. Now Giant Rollycog sleeps and Gobbyflock is safe, but still Bactrix would fill Braincase with knowings, fill pages of Watcher Book with data. Let Bactrix see. What's up, Rockman? Yes. It's just as Bactrix, Prishkal, and Bactrix Oz playing tricks on him. Oi, are you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Page tells fairy legend of Hotko tribe, uplanders of blue hair. Many years ago in old times, two children, boy and girl, outstepped from belly of great steel giant. Two children grow to man and woman, becoming father and mother of great people of Hotko. Names of two were Dayan and Midday. Look at handwriting. Even faces are same looking. Ye gods, if that's our Midday and Dayan, why, that means that one day they'll be freed from the fate and reborn far in the past. So after searching for near an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for. Maybe it just be a fairy tale, but I for one would like to believe it. And fairy legend goes on. Two children step out of still giant holding small stone. Is dark when sitting on ground and holds stone in hand and shiny lots. Glowstone of Round Rocks. Let me see if I have this straight. The codex fragment you gave the Corel a few moments ago now features in a small legend from the ages past. That can't be possible, can it? At this point, I'm about ready to believe bleeding anything. But that reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you. Tonberry, remember when we went to the core and almost got our arses fried by that colossus inside a colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation, then a feeling that chilled me to the bone, as if something terrible had happened that couldn't be for the life of me to remember. I felt it too. So tell us, did you see anything when you were going into out of time? Do you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning the hands of the clock? I'm afraid I do. I'm afraid I don't. Huh. That is a hard one. Let's say we do know. You're afraid you do? Well, that's not ominous at least. On second thought, how about you don't tell us? Thank you very much. You'll get no argument from me. There are some secrets better left secret. And from the look on Tonberry's face, I reckon this one's one of them. Anyway, it seemed this long, thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done, but now that Quick Thinks is out of the picture, I've got high hopes that Round Rocks and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse. Speaking of work, we'd better get back to it before the chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, Tonberry. Till next time. those rolls. So much music. And no further on this duty finder either. Well, with that being the case, it doesn't look like anything's going down La Scala. It is like... Actually, it's Friday. Wow. Most people are probably trying to get what little bit of time they can in on their actual end of the week stuff. Go ahead and actually, let's do a Lakshmi farm. You know, I've done it a lot, but, why not? I really, really, really want that dogo. We'll go 315. Make sure people know what's up. We should be good from there. Did I set it up on private still? I think I did. I did. Okay. Take this off. Good deal. Mira, fills. So, how long did you say you'd have to wait before you could play again, Mira? Is it all the way till after Christmas? I'd also kind of like to do that, the Sophia stuff, but I want the doggo more than I want the bird. Hopefully, and maybe it won't take too long, though. I've just done it so much. How exactly do you start the Alexander Savage? Does anybody here know, like, the area? Would it be in Edelshire? Damn it. I believe it is there. Till around Christmas time. Poof. Era. What are you gonna do in the meantime? Do you have another game to play? Maybe hit up some more Final Fantasy XV? Run through some more Persona, perhaps? Unidentified flying object. What is that? That's probably it, right? We'll find out. Slips fix. Do you have Persona 515 Kingdom Hearts Ultimate Ninja Storm 4? What is Ultimate Ninja Storm 4? Slipslick's head may be burned in a book. Oh, buried in a book. But it's clear from his manner that he's in dire need of a research assistant. Proto Ultima Heat Shielding. What is this for? That's not what I thought it was. An unexpected proposal. I was mainly really hoping and banking on possibly finding the Savage start. Oh, it's a Naruto game. My Naruto knowledge isn't that great. Might as well check this other place. Inside of Rowena's. Planning a trip to Revenant's Toll. Good evening to you, Tonberry. Something on your mind? I've been called back to Revenant's Toll to take care of a new shipment of wares, but if matters of money that require my attention. Hold that thought. It seems I have visitors, some more welcome than others. Dubious youth. Pardon the intrusion, Mistress Rowena. I realize I was here only a few days ago, but I really must speak with you about... Good. You're still here. We need to talk about that promissory note. Now I know what you're thinking. That stinking sack of goo-boo shite ain't got me God's damn money. Well, you're wrong. I saved it up, every last skill. The thing is, me mates took it out of me for a drink to celebrate and... Excuse me, sir, but when people are talking, it's generally considered rude to interrupt. I know not what manner of business you have with Rowena, but I'm quite sure it can wait. As I was saying, Mistress Rowena, I view the perchance been able to arrange a meeting with your associates. There is much I would ask of them about their work on arcane centuries. Hold on a bleeding minute. You're telling me to wait. Don't no one ever teach you to shut your gob when your grown-ups are talking? Me laugh, and, more importantly, me note at the taverns a stake here. Now, be a good lad and bugger off till Uncle Geralt has his say. Geralt, mind your own advice, and for once keep quiet. I'll deal with you soon enough. Regarding your question, Ardashir? The answer is no. The client I had in mind, a bit of a recluse and stubborn as all hells in her old age, she wouldn't hear of any meeting, and I ain't got time to press her on it at the moment too. Much to do by half. Wow, this one's really put a number on me. Sounds like you've got enough on your plate without having to worry about yourself over old mates Owens. I'll tell you what, let's forget it for. I know not what hole you have drunken yourself into, sir, and quite frankly, I do not care. I have important business to discuss with Mistress Rowena, and I demand you leave us be this instant. Bah, the youth of today. Jumped off self-serving little shites. The lot of ye. Fine. Tell us then, your highness, what's this business of yours that's more important than a man's life, eh? Well, out with it. Very well. If only to explain myself to Rowena. Together with my master, I have been conducting research into the manipulation of spiritual and etheric energies in what you call the Near East. Our work has shown that the souls, in fact, an oh wow, what in the hell? Agglomeration of a specific type of force. This force defines the quiddity of man's and makes us who we are. While the soul is indeed immutable, we believe it is possible to create a quasi-soul. Thus, we turned our attention to anima, the self-same form which allows individuals to traverse the life stream via the aetherites by infusing a soul stone with the requisite quantities of aether. This force may be harnessed. Yet after the research of the experimentation, we have naught to show for it but inert husk of stone. We repeated the process again and again, adjusting every element, and the result was always the same. At length, my master declared the project a failure and turned his thoughts to others matters. But I do not give up, not after witnessing the beauty of anima, not after coming so close, and that is why I am journeying hither to Eorzea. I am certain that with the Charlatan's knowledge of arcane centuries, I can complete my project. I am also certain the result souls will be forth more to mankind than the ale-soaked disclute that passes for yours. Finished, have ye? Well then, allow me to retort. Seems to me your cockered little brat as speaks of a lie without saying aught. Ye talk like a man learning when his plan, yet just a boy, what's never had thought of his own, and couldn't even if he tried. Now that ye ever would, of course. And why? 'Cause the youth of today can't be bothered to do an ounce of honest work for themselves. No, sense of duty. Things get rough, and you run for help, leaving a trail of piss in your wake. A trail of piss? Damn. That's pretty harsh. Do you reckon the scholarly folk to the Charlatan asked for the answer whenever they got stuck? Not bloody likely, 'cause they use their own bloody brains. Tain't even that hard. If I saw these soul things burning out too quick, I'd think about sealing them inside a somewhat strong, like weapon maybe, to keep all the life from escaping. It'd cost me a bit of freedom, aye, but it'd keep them around for a damn sight longer than you managed. What's more, if the bloody things really are alive like you say, you'd end up with a weapon that could think for itself, which could be bloody lethal in that right of hands. What do ye say to that, ye preying little shite? An anima weapon that That's an absolute genius. A means not only to preserve created anima, but to employ it. Anima weapons, eh? Aye, that'll sell. Quite an interesting proposition, girl. One that could be quite lucrative. Why not help poor artist here? Hear his work and see what you can make of it. Help that spawnless streak of piss? You're joking, ain't ye? Why in seven hells would I nursemaid a watery-eyed brat like that? I was just spouting shite. I didn't really mean nothing of it. Is that right? Pity. It sounded like something we could have made a good bit of coin out of. Enough to make you forget about your debts. Like as not. Your debts that I won't be forgetting otherwise changed your mind? Good. Listen, Ardashir, he may be a drunken, bloody fool, but he's also the finest blacksmith in all of the realm. If anyone can forge a weapon capable of holding your souls, it's him. And our adventuring friend here, my dear sweet Tonberry, as a well-known hero around these parts, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than to try out your new weapon when it's finished. Ain't that right? Just think of it. You'd be the first in all of Eorzea to wield one of these anima weapons, which ain't a bad name now that it comes to think of it. Anima weapon. That'll do. Now, don't be so hasty, Tonberry. Here is fate. What else could have brought the three of you to meet at the self-same time, eh? And don't go telling me that the thought of the weapon that learns and adapts to combat don't interest you, because we both know it does. Geralt, was it? Pray forgive me for my rudeness earlier. If you truly are the smith she claims, I would be honored to have your assistance. And you, Tonberry, I gather you're the perfect candidate to test the weapon once it's complete. Well, if this will get me square with Rowena, then I suppose me hammer's yours. But don't think I'm getting roped into this alone. If I have to forge it, you have to wield it. Thank you both. I promise you will not regret this. Come on, somebody just left the party. This is so long. Nice to meet you. You're all getting on. Now, you're going to need a place to work. And I know just the spot. Ozzy's Law. The seat of the elegant science. Floating on high over Abletha's spawn. Not that the equipment is up there. Be any use to you, mind. Only the 12 know how that stuff works. Still, it'll keep prying Oz away until the weapons are ready. I'll arrange an airship to take you within the day. The fabled Ozzy's Law. I look forward to seeing you there, Tonberry. Didn't expect all of that. Today has proven to be more productive than I thought. Geralt's out of my hair, and soon I'll have my merchandise for the House of Splendors, assuming this ridiculous plan of his works. I'm counting on you, Tonberry. And, put us back on the party finder really quick. Yeah, at least it's a good party. They had good conversation going down. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and travel to this area, but I'm not going to do this mission tonight. I'm probably going to save it for tomorrow, maybe. After all, I'm probably only going to be able to get in like 2 or 3 of these Hymnation or Lakshmi farms going down for the night. So, Mira, how relevant is even the animal weapon at this point? It's probably completely irrelevant, I'm assuming. Or does anybody else know as well? I would not think this is the most suitable place to work on a weapon. But hey, you know, I've been running through a lot of this stuff, so maybe the anima stuff wouldn't be so bad. Maybe, you know, so far it seems to have a pretty thick story. Though they're making me tempted to hit it. This area always looks so crazy to me. Just so much packed into one area. It's just for glam, but Summoner Anima is badass. Is the Summon Anima actually in this? Or are you just talking about like in Final Fantasy X? Also, Red, if you want to jump in on a Lakshmi farm, we only need a tank. I'm only going to be able to do it like 2 or 3 times. I know it's not that enticing, but it's just something to kind of keep the night rolling. Anima is the animated weapon. I guess I would have to wait it out or look it up. I'll probably just wait it out and try to see how it checks out. I've never actually seen it. I could only imagine what an animated grimoire could look like. Kinda starting to feel like I could have started it. Getting so close, I want to click it. And I'm clicking it. The fabled Ozzy's Law. I'd heard stories, but who would believe such a technological marvel could exist? and floating in the sky at that. If only my master could see me now. But this is not the time for copying. Come, let us begin our work on the anima weapon. Well, that was pretty damn simple. Lord Kitty Lover. It's all good. Oh, whoa. Get away from me. I'm not accepting another quest right now. Oh, Jay, what's going down? Gonna be bird and pony farming. It's pretty cool, Mira. No, that person's just being a damn troll. See how organized we can get here. I do still need the birds, actually. A few of them, anyway. I think, 4 more, I believe. Maybe 5. I think it is 5, actually.
Open your heart to me.
At least did that. my god, why are you lapped over? Go away. Good deal. I was a little paranoid there. Too close for comfort.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
What? Very colorful party so far. Hopefully, the rest of the events here play out pretty well. We're all still alive, so that's a good thing.
I shall free you from your hate! Surrender to bliss. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Oh my god.
Your souls are stained.
Somebody else said it before I had to. This placement with the tanks here is just like killer. Not the good killer either. Oh wow. This was one bad party. Everybody started leaving. I hate faulty parties. It's like the worst run I've ever had. Two shitty tanks. And the rest of the party goes. Alright, we'll trot again. Oh. He thinks maybe the tanks were embarrassed. They just gave up. Really bad job. And there's another person leaving. shit.
Well, screw it. We'll start this back up. I'll just do Lakshmi some other time.
Why not?
Oh, fuck no. I forgot I had the damn party finder up still. I hate to do that. Sorry, random person. Anyway, let's just do this. Please note that upon completing the quest Soul Without Life, you'll receive an anima weapon for a summoner. I'm okay with that. Ardashir seems eager to bring anima into being. Changing classes or jobs will prevent progress during this quest. I take it you're ready to proceed. Excellent. Gerald has already begun to work on the weapon that will serve to contain the anima. The difficulty lies in sustaining the thing long enough for the transfer to take place. But with the appropriate stabilizing materials, I believe it should be possible, provided we act quickly. I have brought several soul stones with me, so you needn't worry about that. I shall see that one is fitted to your weapon. The only needful things I do not currently possess are crystals capable of handling the quantities of aether required for our work. To be specific, we will need astral and umbral nodules? Nodules? Oh well. Maybe I said nodes. I caught it very, very quickly and slowly. Clay, what is up? Glad you could join us. Would that be we were working for the Radut Han? I knew a merchant there who sold them. Costly though they were, I was never wanting for supplies. Perhaps Mistress Rowena would know of someone willing to trade. Might you be willing to speak with her on my behalf? No doubt, whoever she refers, you two will not part with them readily, but I trust you will be able to come to some manner of arrangement. In the meantime, Gerald and I will finish preparations for the anima weapon. Safe travels, friend. Makes you wonder what a blacksmith could really do with a grimoire. Some quest will be marked with a, I don't know what you would call that, blue X icon that indicates that you must play the quest using the same class or job at which you accepted it, and that changing class or job at any time will prevent the quest progress. With parties like that last one, it's gonna make me lose all faith in people. While we wait on this to bring me up to Revenant's Toll, well, I'm in Revenant's Toll now. Give me just a moment really quick. I'm not really sure, Clay. Honestly, I think Mira and Red may be the only two mods right now active, and I'm not really sure if Red's still on right now. When it comes to the mods, I don't really ever expect them to make every stream, just when they can, and hopefully as often as they can. And Red and Mira usually do a pretty damn good job. Not that, you know, nobody else doesn't or whatever. They make it when they can. Always appreciate them being around. But they are definitely the most apparent. I think I can, yeah. I thought I could actually mount up here. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, how's that anima weapon coming along? You know, not very well. Astral and umbral nodules. Might be as Sodney will. Sindoni? We'll have what you're after. She's a jeweler by trade, but her work with crystals is something to behold. Let me tell you. They say she can strip them of elements, charge them with the new ones, and even make them into thin air. Make them out of thin air. I'm messing up, Choco. If you could believe such a thing, can't vouch for the rumors myself, but her profits say plenty. She could be a bit picky about clients, but you being one of the warriors a lot and all, I'm sure your sparkling reputation will catch her eye for the crystals she's so fond of. If you go upstairs, you'll find her out on the terrace. You're all good, Mira. Ah, the Warrior of Vlad. What a pleasant surprise. No need to be alarmed, my dear. It's my business to know all of Eorzea's treasures, be they material or mortal. But tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure? Help me out with the anima weapon stuff, lady. Astral and umbral nodules. My. I see. You are a mere man of unusual taste. Might I ask what you plan to do with such curious crystals? Shit. Give me a second here. Stuff going down in the background. Oh shit. An essence akin to the soul, I suppose such peculiar work would call for crystals of equally peculiar. Well, you were wise to seek me out. I've dedicated my life to the study of crystals, and I cannot bear the thought of knowing there are crystals I could not procure. Mind you, these are no mere baubles or trinkets, you ask of me. Crystals of such purity are not easily to come by. But to also be so rich in astral and umbral aspected energy. Still, with the proper materials, I believe it could be done. It will require a great deal of aether, obviously, and of a specific persuasion. I am informed that when a man falls into battle, a residual energy hangs in the aether long after his spirit has returned to the life stream. This energy can infuse crystals in the vicinity with a purity not often seen in nature, a purity essential for what you desire. I can use these crystals, luminous crystals I call them, to imbue empty ones
with the astral and umbral energies necessary to create what you seek, but I will require one crystal of every element. They will not be easy to come by, of that I can assure you. You will likely have to scour every ilm of Eorzea to find them. It sounds kind of difficult. However, there may be one other way to acquire the aether we need. It requires something of a rare sort, something much more precious than luminous crystals. As I mentioned before, it is my business to know all of Eorzea's treasures, and if the rumors are true, there exists a certain weapon of legend said to have supped on the souls of the countless enemies. In fact, a certain great hero who wields one of these weapons is supposedly working with a young researcher somewhere beyond the Sea of Clouds. Though this is only what I have heard, I will not hold to you ransom on the strength of my mere hearsay. Even so, the rumors of these weapons are not so easily dismissed. Embodiments of war, veritable reservoirs of soul energy. If you were in possession of such a weapon, creating these astral and umbral nodules would be as child's play. Or you could simply collect the requisite luminant crystals. I will assist you all the same. I will leave the choice in your famously capable hands. Players who possess the Zodiac weapon Zeta may exchange it for the astral and umbral nodules. Excalibur Zeta must be exchanged together with the Aegeus shield. Zeta, please know, however, that the Zodiac weapons, I don't have one of those. Alternatively, players may acquire the astral and umbral nodules in exchange for elementary aspected luminous crystals. These crystals may be obtained, albeit at the low probability, by participating in fates in certain areas. Oh my shit. You gotta participate in fates. It might not happen anytime soon. It's a bit much. Luminous crystals may be obtained from fates in the Sea of Clouds. Luminous fire crystals may be obtained from fates in the Ozzy's Law. Luminous lightning crystals may be obtained from fates in the Churning Mist. And we kind of get the point there. Players receive the astral nodule in exchange for the luminous wind, fire, and lightning crystal. Players will receive umbral nodule in exchange for the luminous ice, earth, and water crystal. Luminous crystals may be obtained, albeit at a low probability, by participating in fates. You kind of already said that. Whew. Again, you know, as much as I would like to do this, it sounds really exciting, but then, you know, upon jumping into it, participating in a lot of fates, it's probably going to be put off for a while. I'll definitely get it finished, but as, you know, all the other fate-stridden things, it's definitely going to be kind of put on the waiting list. I didn't really expect all of that. After all, it's not really going to help me too much anyway. As much as I hate to, everybody, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night, honestly. I really do hate to, but it's kind of getting close to my limit anyway. I'm at this weird point where I don't really have a whole lot to do. I'm thinking tomorrow I may just hit up the Dark Knight again. Maybe try to level him up some more. Up until... Well, I've got actually a few tombstones of... You know what? I know exactly what I'll do. This will be perfect in the knot. And it'll kind of help me out with those tombstones of creation. Doing the expert roulette here. Honestly, tomorrow though, I may jump back into the Dark Knight, like I said, and actually you have 3 or 4 of those crystals. Sounds a little difficult. We'll see how long it's going to take with this expert roulette before I just dip out for the night. 23 minutes. Yeah, I'm out of here. Sorry to kind of build up hope there. My bad, everybody. Not really looking to wait 23 minutes. After all, I have work tomorrow, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for the night. It doesn't look like there's too much activity really going on, and the people who are active are somewhat busy, so it seems. So maybe tomorrow night I can actually get some more productive stuff going on here. It's hard to say. I really want to jump back in with the summoner here, but it's not really that I want to play as the summoner necessarily. It's really I'm wanting to build up some more tombstones of creation, and also kind of start worrying about getting the samurai there a little bit leveled out as well, but also wanting to really jump into the Dark Knight there and really build up some levels there. I've really neglected them for a few days, so I am actually going to have to jump out of here. You have to do a lot of fates for the crystals. Yeah, I could imagine so. But again, sorry about that little last part there, everybody. But thank you all for watching. It's been a pretty fun night, and at least we got Alexander under the belt now. Time for some Alexander Savage. I really do want to jump in on that pretty soon, but I want to have more of a knowledge to what I'm actually doing with the Savage modes there. Really kind of want to look into it, maybe get some practice runs on, or maybe at least get into a group that knows exactly how it's going to go, or you know, something like that of the such. We'll really see how it plays out. But thank you all for watching. It's been a pretty fun night. But I'm actually pretty tired, and also getting close to that limit anyway. But thank you all for watching. And Mira, I'm glad you could jump in here, and thank you for sticking around. Puppy, glad that you've joined in here and been sticking around with us. It's really cool. Clay, glad you could jump in here as well. And William, again, so much, William. I thank you so much for the donation. It was really awesome, and you completely made my day, believe me. Definitely made the day there. Really awesome. And again, all going towards the channel. And thank you so much. Red, glad you could jump in here. And thank you for jumping in and helping as well, Red. And Sam, I don't think you actually popped up on the YouTube tonight, but you did actually help here running through the Alexander stuff, and I thank you for that. Rockman, hey, really glad you've been sticking around and jumping in here as well here lately, Rockman. It's been really cool. Gonzalo, glad you could pop in for the night. Khan, it's really cool. Stephen, glad you could make it. Karumi, thank you for jumping in. And anybody, if I have missed you, I'm sorry, but I'm out of here for the night, everybody. Again, I'm really tired, and you know, I'll be actually awake for like an hour and a half from now, maybe 2 hours, more like an hour and a half though. If you actually want to hit me up on the Discord, I'll be lurking on there for a little while, maybe just making some small conversations, maybe doing a little pre-preparation for tomorrow, maybe throwing some plans out there, maybe taking some tallies on what people would like to see tomorrow play out. It's really going to be up in the air on that one, but until then, everybody, I'm out of here. And also, Dro, yeah, Dro, congrats again on that gorilla, and thank you for watching as well, Dro. It was really awesome. But everybody, I am out of here, though. And again, thank you so much. Take it easy, have a great night, and I hope your weekend is awesome. If you can't make the next stream tomorrow night, and Monday, we will be jumping back into some more Final Fantasy X, and probably some more Comrades as well, depending on my schedule. No strict promise on Comrades, but for sure on Final Fantasy X and 15. Or 14, shit. Some Comrades in 14, my bad. What is the Discord? Discord's just kind of like a group chat thing. Kind of where everybody here off the chat, we all hang out and chat throughout the day off stream. If you want more information on it, you can hit up the About section there on the channel here, and you'll see the link. But everybody, I'm out of here. And like always, we thank that Patreon support, and hit up that Patreon page if you would like to be on the Wall of Appreciation. Like all of these tremendous people who have made donations as well. And again, I thank everybody for watching, and William, thank you for your donation. Red, thank you for your help. Everybody, I am out of here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everyone.